What does it mean that the mind rules over the heart? We learned two options. Option number one of the mind ruling over the heart is that if your mind and your heart are arguing with each other, you have the power that your mind's decision should overcome your heart's impulse. For example, sometimes you're teaching a class and a good friend walks in the room and your heart is screaming at you, run away from your class and go and greet your good friend whom you haven't seen in a while. But your brain says that's not right. So there's an argument. So what should you do? Well, Hashem gave us the nature that your mind can control your heart. That when they have an argument, your mind can seize control of the body's functions and the heart will be left unfulfilled. That's the nature, the way that Hashem created human beings. Another more perhaps practical example, you're in a conversation with somebody who matters to you. If it's somebody that's a stranger, so generally this is not such a hard fight because we are very well accustomed to treating strangers well. But when it comes to somebody close to you, when it comes to somebody who's dear to you and near to you, then sometimes your heart runs away with you and you're feeling frustrated and you feel that because you're so close, you have a license to express your heart's feelings in exactly the language that your heart chooses. And you're about to fire off some very choice and rich, colorful words from a repertoire that we like to refer to as French. That's what your heart wants to do. But your mind says that's not right. So your heart and your mind are having a debate, and each one is vying for control over your mouth. Hashem has created us with a power that the brain can seize control and leave the heart unfulfilled. That is one way of understanding how Hashem created us where the mind can control the heart. But there's another way. The mind controls the heart means, practically, the heart only feels what it feels based on the perception, based on how information is processed through the mind. If you are trained to see everything in the world as the fulfillment of Hashem's will and nothing else, then your heart won't feel fear. Your heart won't feel despair. Your heart won't feel frustration. Your heart won't feel sadness unless it's warranted by the Torah. Your heart won't feel despondency and hopelessness because your heart only feels based on how the mind perceives. That's a better way of understanding, a deeper way of understanding, and a more basic and fundamental way of understanding how the mind controls and rules over the heart. Change your mind, you'll change your heart.